Another video. What did I tell ya? Ghetto game, man. We finna tap into this video. I love reacting to, it's just my vibe, just reacting to like stuff I grew up on, cause it's just like, what's going on? It be new news, but ghetto game. Let me tell y'all a story what happened to me at work. Bruh. This is like mind, what is it called? Mind bamboozle, gablet, whatever the word is, bro. Like, I was, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell y'all what I'm doing, son. This do you know, like, I'm finna go back to like my work truck. This do you know, like, a lady just run out the house after that girl. Pieced her. Pieced her up. Pieced her up. And like, I'm walking past them doing that, and I'm like, man, like, what's going on? The lady still piecing her up. She's piecing her up. But she looking at me like, you say something next. I'm like, say less. But hey, man, let's tap into this video, man. That was just so crazy that happened. Let's tap into the video. The truth about my wife and kids. Why did the show get canceled? Left on cliffhanger. We finna find out. God damn it.
American television sitcom My Wife and Kids aired on ABC for 5 seasons, from March 28, 2001 to May 17, 2005. The series was produced by Touchstone Television in association with Wayans Brothers Entertainment and Impact Zone. It was created by Damon Wayans, who also stars, and veteran television writer and producer Don Rio. Damon plays Michael Kyle Sr., the owner and operator of a trucking company and the patriarch of an upper-middle-class black family living in Stamford, Connecticut. The show centers on him, his wife, Janet, or Jay, a day trader played by Tisha Campbell, and their 3 children. 16-year-old Michael Jr.,
that type
played
of
by
comedy is just hilarious to me. Sophisticated humor is funny too. But this just make you die laughing. Cause it's like, come on, man. Hey, look.
George O. Gore II, 15-year-old Claire, played by Jazz Raycole in season 1, and then Jennifer.
Well, to the right. Love her. But the thing is, like, she just wasn't funny. She was kind of annoying. The other one, she just was like, they changed her up. Like, she wasn't, if they had her playing like dumb, funny, she probably could have stayed. But they had her like this whiny little brat child, bro. Like, it just wasn't vibe. Wasn't vibe.
Freeman for the remainder of the series, and the baby of the family, 5-year-old Katie, played by Parker McKenna Posey. Not surprisingly, the moment the show debuted, an influx of comparisons to another TV sitcom featuring a well-to-do black couple and their family started pouring.
And I didn't notice until I was getting older and I'm watching Society and what I grew up in. It's nothing like this. And if you have a household like this, cherish it. A mom and a dad in the household is already, you locked in if you got a mom and a dad in the household. Me, it was me, my mom, my sister, my 2 sisters, and eventually my little brother. You feel me? In the household, just us. You know what I'm saying? Like, crazy.
Like his predecessor, Damon is the primary creative force and voice behind his show. And like The Cosby Show, My Wife and Kids is a mostly housebound series in which the father is so successful in his job that he gets to hang around the house. A lot.
This is
He
crazy.
told the
'cause,
Chicago
like,
Tribune in
if my
2001,
pops was
of
literally
course, no one
around
has done this
every
kind of
day,
show as
I'd
well
be
as
like,
Cosby.
man, like, I can't sneak and do nothing. This nigga always here. I'll probably go be doing something I don't have no business doing. Because I can't do it at all.
But we did look at the Cosby blueprint. We neutralized race. When we were putting it together, we thought of what Cosby did right. He was smart on his show. The kids couldn't pull things over on him. The stories have a definite universality, and the main theme is, I'm not your friend. I'm your dad, and I'll be your dad until I die. It's about a father being a disciplinarian. In developing the pilot for the series, Damon says he paid close attention to the pilots for The Cosby Show and Roseanne for inspiration. Even more important to his vision was bringing back the concept of positive fathers to television. In the last several years, I've seen these TV fathers, Homer Simpson or Al Bundy, dumb guys who the kids were always trying to fool. But I grew up with a great father. I think I'm a great father. I wanted to bring great dads back to television. Fathers are very critical to how children view
my kid. You know
According
what I'm
to
saying?
Tisha,
Cool,
Damon...
But it's just like, don't think I'm a fool. Like, I was your age and not trying to do the same type of thing. You feel me? So just like, don't overstep that step. I'm gonna have to step you back down to that step that you was at. You did. Why?
Initially didn't want her as his co-star, citing her past on the 90s sitcom Martin. But her relentless persistence ultimately helped her secure the job. A few years after Martin ended, Tisha learned of a casting call for a show called My Wife and Kids. As she explained on Finesse Mitchell's Understand This podcast, she decided to reach out to her agent about the role of Janet, only to be shot down. I called my agent and I'm like, yo, I heard about this audition. And he was like, yeah, they don't really want to see you. From there, she reached out to friend and former Martin co-star Tashina Arnold, who had auditioned for the show a few days earlier. After discussing the series with her and looking over her script, Tisha knew she'd be the perfect fit. I was like, oh my god, I could do this with my hands tied behind my back. Let me just get this audition. Damn. So I called my agent again, and he was like, they are adamant that they really don't want to see you. Tapping into her connections, she then reached out to someone she knew who was interviewing to be the casting director. According to Tisha, that person told her they had already tried to put in a good word for her, but Damon allegedly resisted, saying that although he loved her, he couldn't see himself playing opposite Gina for 5 years. Though Damon and her agent resisted, Tisha decided she was going to audition for the show anyway. She revealed that in the last stages of casting, she showed up unannounced to one of the final rounds of auditions, where Damon was allegedly...
because you don't like that ass. You like, man, she old, she kind of bigger now. She don't look how she did on Martin. You like, Martin already had that. I want something new. No, I don't want it. Come on, man, let's be real. We know what you doing, man. But she a good actor, and she killed it. Exactly.
Visibly angry over her being there. But then, once they started reading together, his tone changed. Later, she got a call from her agent, who told her she'd been invited to meet with the network. So, basically, that's what happened. I went to the network and got the part. Ooh. In season 3, 2 new main characters are introduced. Junior's girlfriend turned wife, Vanessa Scott, first played by Megan Good, and then Donna Summer's daughter, Ramon Sedano, and Franklin Mumford III, played by Noah Gray Cabby. In episode 26 of the 5th season, titled The V Story, which would not only serve as a season finale, but also the series finale, the episode ends on a cliffhanger.
It'd be much easier for me just to go ahead and get the vasectomy. To hell with Hallie.
It doesn't matter anymore.
What?
Why not?
Because I'm pregnant.
Right after this episode, ABC canceled the show,
it got canceled,
leaving zero closure for audiences.
The thing is,
the network canceled My Wife and Kids alongside other shows.
Like that on some, man, y'all trying to cancel me, but if I link it like this, y'all gonna have to bring me back, cause it crazy. I swear I don't remember that episode, or maybe I'm just right now. So I swear I don't remember the episode. That's crazy. I gotta go back and watch that.
Including 8 Simple Rules. Rather than produce My Wife and Kids Season 6, ABC gave its Tuesday time slot to According to Jim. Fun fact, while it is a common staple for most family sitcoms to include holiday episodes, My Wife and Kids did not feature any throughout its entire run. The reason for this had everything to do with Damon. The Wayans brothers were raised Jehovah's Witnesses. Therefore, the members of the family who still practice don't celebrate holidays. The second oldest sibling, Keenan, reported that his father was a Jehovah's Witness, and although his mother was not religious, growing up in his household gave each child a unique perspective and relationship with religion. If anyone or anything is to blame for the show ending, it's the success of the singing competition show.
My thing
American
is
Idol.
like, why can't
Falling ratings and
multiple
ABC
shows be
executives
aired?
feeling the
Y'all
sitcom
losing
had
money?
played itself out
What
were
is it?
reportedly
Like,
to blame.
why everybody can't eat? Like, that's what's wrong with society. That's why everybody can eat. Everybody can do what I'm doing right now. Like, I don't got a lot of subscribers and shit, right? Anybody can do this. So it's like, come on, bro. Like, everybody can eat.
For My Wife and Kids being suddenly canceled. Stephen McPherson, the then president of ABC and airing on Fox on Tuesday nights,
to see
was
what
damaging
happened.
the ratings of ABC's Tuesday night comedies. It's hard to My Wife and Kids Season 6 would have picked up on a life-changing note. Fans of the show could have only guessed what sort of situation, especially because the baby was a surprise to begin with. Damon also questioned why My Wife and Kids ended. It had been picked up for another season. That explains why the show's season 5 finale concluded with a big clip. In a 2006 interview with Desert News, Damon blamed the cancellation of the show and the decline of sitcoms overall in the industry. I think it starts on the top, and the corporate agenda is not a creative one. That's the last thing they think about. Say they want something fresh and different, but what they really want is something that worked before. That's all they know. While there were, he stopped short of calling it racial discrimination, attributing it to a, quote, corporate agenda. I think network executives are getting lazier, and unfortunately, the black shows go first. 8 Home Entertainment released the first 2 seasons of My Wife and Kids on DVD in North America between 2009.
Yeah, they just want newer people.
2010. More than a decade and a half after the end of its original run, the show finally began streaming after finding a home on Hulu in 2021. But now that people were watching or rewatching the show, they were also wondering what happened to the first Claire. To recap, Jazz Raycole played the role of the middle child for season 1.
Think about it, it's like they can have
season 2 came
reasons.
along. Jennifer Freeman had taken over.
If they ain't
The
want
show
it,
even
just
acknowledged the
watch it.
recasting in a line of dialogue.
That was a good show, man. I still watch it sometimes.
What's different about you?
What are you talking about? I just pulled my hair back, that's all.
Well, whatever it is, you look like a whole new person.
Apparently, producers recast the role of Claire after Jazz's mother objected to a storyline in which one of Claire's friends becomes pregnant. Jazz reflected on her My Wife and Kids departure in an interview with the Christian Post.
What did happen to Claire?
I was 12 years old when I got that job. The producers wanted a different thing.
Oh, what's up? That's what's up. Julia's stupid. Hey, man. My thing is, what really happened? Like, we'll never know, I guess, man. We gonna be back with another video, though, because we logged in, Ghetto Gang. Subscribe if you're new. Drop a like, man. Hey, and always stay safe, stay blessed, stay up.